Wyfold, Maidenhead Rowing Club against Thames Rowing Club. Good local battle, this one. Maidenhead just a couple of miles downstream, and we're having a look with the Thames Rowing Club getting a little bit closer to Temple Island there. It's normally the other way. They might overcorrect here and head out into the centre of the course. Yep, that's what's happening. They're now going a little bit too extreme centre.
Yeah, and the Thames crew actually had a few issues with their steering yesterday. The umpire described it as erratic steering up to the island, so...
Yeah, and again, the umpire is going to have to intervene on the buck station.
Ooh, that was
Thames
a
crew,
huge
yeah,
correction there for the Thames crew.
It was a veer violently right, wasn't it? And it's still wobbling down the course a bit. They've actually done well to keep in the race as they have, but they'll have expended a fair bit of energy to correct.
They will have done it. They've got the Maidenhead crew breathing down their neck still. They've not managed to clear any water at that point in the race, and it's still with overlap as we get to Fawley here, catching up with the live pictures. This Thames crew having to work hard for this one. Yeah,
so having a look, Thames on the left of your picture on the buck station carved out a lead over Maidenhead Rowing Club despite the early wobbles. Calm now, aren't they?
They are looking calm, but I think Maidenhead not completely out of it. There's still about a length of clear water, and I was misled by the pictures there. I thought there was a bit more contact than there was, but no, Thames looking very punchy through this part of the race.
So they've got some work to do. I could see over Fred Peck in the bow seat for Maidenhead, looking over his left shoulder to try and work out how much work was required, how much they needed to do to regain contact with Thames Rowing Club. Quite a lot's the answer.
We've got a lot of athletes here that will have raced against each other previously, either at university or at school level. I can see here a couple of school rowers.
Yeah, more trouble for Thames. It's unusual to be leading the race as they are and yet have as much umpire interference going on. So again, they have a lead, a good lead, but the umpire just sending them back towards their buck side of the water.
Maidenhead unwavered by all of the steering difficulties that Thames are having just over their left-hand shoulders. And as we get these beautiful shots from the drone, you can just see the glorious conditions we've got here on the course, and they'll be thankful for that in these coxless crews, that the water isn't as choppy as it could be. But Maidenhead, as I say, unfazed by the fact they can hear Thames will be being warned. And we've seen that cost a few crews actually this morning, and they could still be in with a chance if Thames continue to make those kind of mistakes, Tim.
Simon Woodfine in the Thames boat there, Andy Rodden, Hugh Jones and Simon Williamson. Simon Williamson must be a stressful week in his household. His partner Josie's also competing at the regatta in the Remenham Challenge Cup. So a lot going on for them. Supporting each other, presumably.
They will be. They will be. And I know Simon previously of Reading University had a lot of success there within their programme. A great sculling university, actually. So he's moved into Sweet with the one blade rather than the two. You'd have been more likely to see him in the Prince of Wales just a couple of years ago. But he's transferred now. He's at Thames and got that one blade you can see there from the pictures. The back of Simon Williamson, and coached by Stephen Griffiths. They call him the Pirate at Thames Rowing Club. Stephen the Pirate Griffiths, coach of this Thames A crew, on the left of your picture.
Doing a good job, isn't he?
He has done a very good job. He'll be pleased to see that they, I think, have now settled in this second round of the Wyfold, because they've not had any steering issues for at least the last 300 metres or so.
Towards the finish they come. The end in sight for us, not for them. Going in front of stewards in the next couple of moments. And again, the umpire has to indicate to Thames Rowing Club that they've got to get back onto their side. It's fascinating, isn't it? To lead the race as they have done, and yet to get their steering, they've been warned half a dozen times in this race. Quite unusual.
They have, but they've sorted it all out in the second half of that race. And they'll learn for tomorrow what they need to do, and I'm sure they'll be watching some of the footage back and looking at their line in order to try and gain those extra few metres, inches ready for tomorrow.
I think their coach may have hoped that the learning happened yesterday, because the same thing with steering issues yesterday and today, but it doesn't matter. If they keep on winning, no one's going to mind too much. Well, the umpires might, they won't though. Thames Rowing Club in the Wyfold Challenge Cup progressing against Maidenhead Rowing Club despite the warnings for steering.